Right, g'day guys, Clint here for dropshipsocial.com. Today I'm going to be covering investing in your ongoing education or your ongoing dropshipping education moving forward. Even if you have done some other courses or anything like that, it's really important to keep that momentum up with extra top-ups and everything else in between. So let's talk about that. Okay, so guys, Clint here. Let's talk about your ongoing education. Just because you've done some major course or you've signed up for a major course or you've done a few bits and pieces and you've got your store up and you know it's ticking along nicely, it is super important to continue on your educational train ride, I guess you'd call it. You need to keep the momentum going. You know, you need to get better at specific things that you're doing. So I highly recommend taking short courses like Udemy, or even larger courses, you know, covering things like SEO, AdWords, you know, optimizing your stores, Facebook ads, anything like that. Larger courses to the courses that you may have done just to learn how to do dropshipping and build a website, right? Coaching, again, it's another coaching and mentoring. If you can find a mentor or a coach to help you along, it can make a huge difference to your business. You know, when anyone works with me, I fast track them, you know, as best as I can. I give them all of my tips. I leave nothing behind. You know, and same with other coaches that I know. They, you know, and people that I personally work with. I mean, I've got a mentor that I speak to every week, right? I speak to him half an hour every week, just a little pep talk. You know, we can. Just to keep myself accountable. This guy's a multi-millionaire, you know what I mean? And he spends the time with me and I pay him. It's not cheap, but for me, I like it. It keeps me accountable. It gives me ideas. It's good to be next to people like that. You know, he's not in the same industry as me, but it's not important. The point is he really steers me in the right direction. He's got some interesting advice sort of outside of business, or, you know, how to invest your money in different ways. And it's just good to be next to people that have been there and done it. So it really fast tracks your progress. Secondly, books, audio books, all that sort of stuff. You should be reading, you know, at least something. If you don't like reading, well, that's it. I mean, it's up to you. But, you know, I always have something next to my bed, my bed set. You know, I'm always flicking through the pages. I mean, I read quite a bit. I wouldn't get through a book a week, maybe a book every 2 weeks, just because I'm busy. I like to read as I'm sort of heading off to sleep or whatever, and I get through it. Although problem is I start reading business books and I end up you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning before I go to sleep because I'm just into it. But anyway, it's neither here or there. But books, audio books, you know, if you get audio books, it's really good when you're doing some exercise or you're driving to work. I mean, audio books are awesome for that. You know, it's dead time anyway, so why not make the most of it and learn something, build your education, you know, and build your wealth of knowledge around the business that you're building. Podcast is another good one. You know, you find some really good educational ones, entertaining type ones as well. I mean, I've been on a number of podcasts, and I'm an avid listener of podcasts. It's again good when you're training or going for a walk or in the car. Podcasts are fantastic. Lastly is YouTube. I rate YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of rubbish on YouTube, but I like to watch videos. I'm kind of visual like that, so I find you know, if you can find some good like mentors, I guess you'd almost call them, on YouTube that are dropping really you know, a lot of free and valuable content. It's, you know, it's a valuable way to learn something. Why not? I mean, I often watch motivational videos and that before I start working, which is, I mean, whatever. That's what I like to do. Maybe you can do the same. But you know, there's a lot of information out there on YouTube, and it's free. You know, it's you know, check it out. But the point is to continue the education, continue moving forward, continue to learn these little bits and pieces and little niches within niches of the e-commerce business. The more you keep this going, you know, the more likely you'll be successful. And you can also pass it on to others, which is, you know, obviously a benefit, you know, paying it forward and all the rest of it. So that's about it, guys. I'll wrap it up. If you want to find out more about dropshipping or courses that I recommend, or any books that I recommend, or anything like that, hit me up at dropshipsocial.com. It is a free social network that we've built for like-minded entrepreneurs and dropshippers. Hundreds of really cool people over there sharing stories and swapping ideas, all the rest of it. So check it out, dropshipsocial.com. And that's about it. If you like the vid, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, keep living the dream, and we'll talk again soon. Cheers.